Hello, my dear students, my dear very honorable cadets, my dear potential leaders, budding leaders, and all those aspirants, desirous and budding future leaders of Pakistan Army, Pakistan Air Force, Pakistan Navy, to reach Pakistan Military Academy Kakul, to reach Pakistan Air Force Risalpur, and to reach Naval Academy Manora, Karachi. Good morning and a very happy and fresh morning. And very quickly permit me to share it with you, very quickly, dear gentlemen, dear potential leaders. Believe you me, wherever you go, I would definitely be giving you all the hints one by one during my slides, and you will get almost everything here with in my video appearing there in front of you, and explaining that what is going to be. For example, the 14 qualities they have to assess and they have to trace, they have to look into. They have to find out in your personality, ISSB people, all the GTOs, psychologists, and the doctors, and finally the deputy commandant and commandant, everybody there. Everybody will be watching you people, assessing you people. You will be evaluated biologically, physically, cognitively, psychologically, and then of course academically, and then of course your personal and your individual, collective, what all that you carry just as a complete embodiment of 14 qualities, 14 leadership qualities. The 6 leadership qualities, compulsory, imperatively and very importantly, are supposed to be with you, and these are the 6 qualities, and then must qualities, they are known. The second group of qualities, there are 4 qualities. You should be in possession of rest of the 4 qualities that I'll be talking about very quickly. And then the 4 more that could be, and it's you see, overall complete bouquet of all the qualities, all the flowers, all the embedded, gifted, acquired, cultivated, or by birth you inherit in your blood. So you have a potential to be selected, to be recommended by the ISSB, that yes, you are an officer material. What they would like to see and why you are going to be assessed. Within yourself, there is a call. There is a call for testimony. There is a call for putting yourself in an evaluation, in an evaluatory or evaluation by the ISSB. How to get yourself recommended? That is the question. But first, I want to ask just one question from yourself, that you must earmark yourself, your personality, your being a leader. That's very important, because the commander emphasizes directing, organizing, supervising. If your personality is to direct, if your personality has got that gut, that quality, that magnetic power to emphasize, to direct, to organize, and finally how to supervise any activity means that you are a commander. Others' action are to be connected with your actions, the action of the under command and the action of the commander. Your action and the action of your under command, if they gradually, by and by, they get connected, there is a strong team spirit, there is a strong connectivity. And then reciprocally, you are proving your worth as a commander. So this quality ISSB people, they are going to see either whether you are commander or not, whether you are mentor, guide or not, whether you are initiator or not, whether you are, how to initiate, perfectly all right. Everything is there, but they are going to assess during your 5 days stay. 5 days stay there at ISSB. They will be very closely watching, seeing, reading, studying, calculating, carrying out their own way and methods to find out truth in your personality. So very important is that I talked about whether you are commander or not, whether you are mentor or a guide or not, whether you are decision maker or not, whether you are a good initiator or not, genuine, original, the officer-like qualities, whether you take decisions once there is nobody over you, once there is just only a situational requirement and there is a dire need on your part to take the decisions along with your men as a leader. Can you do it? This is to be assessed by the ISSB people. And then, are you responsible? Are you a leader? Are you in possession of that quality to prove your ability, prove your proficiency, prove your efficiency, prove this quality that you are a very, very responsible man. Based on these 5 shades, in fact, the 14 qualities are checked, seen, they are traced, whether you have got. I personally feel, because having been at PMA, at Pakistan Military Academy Kakul, for a longer period as a mentor, I could see in my mentees, I could see in my cadets, I could see in gentlemen cadets, there were a variable quantity, but the quality was there. Quantitatively, it was variably, it was a little, then it went on increasing that particular quality, leadership quality. That was the commandability, that was the decision making, initiation, how to initiate, how to go about. All these things were there, but initially all these qualities were assessed by the ISSB people and the officers from 75th PM along course onward. When I started training, I started mentoring, I started teaching, I started grooming, training, I started giving my associational love by teaching, by telling, by taking care of their written expression and spoken expression, and that was in the language of English. When I started teaching them English literature, English grammar, English spoken, and a lot of activities were there, I could see that there was a gentle increase. Gentle, you see, the graph was going up of all those qualities. which were previously seen and recommended by the ISSB people. And that is how that the boys, that gentlemen cadets with certain appointments, once reaching the culmination of the course, maybe the third term or the fourth term, finally they then start decorating their uniform with the responsibilities, with the appointments, and the top appointment of Academy Senior Under Officer, then is the Battalion Senior Under Officer, then is the Company Senior Under Officer, and then along with these officers there are Academy Junior Under Officer, Battalion Junior Under Officer, Company Junior Under Officers, and there are Academy Sergeant Major, Battalion Sergeant Major, Company Sergeant Major, and then very important, you see, bridge leadership, cadets leadership there, and that is the sergeant, the prelim sergeant, and then there are so many other appointments as well, sports sergeant, and a lot of other appointments are there. They are in fact part and parcel of the PMA magazine. You are going to be part and parcel of PMA magazine, writing articles, writing essays, writing your autobiography, writing your stories. You are composing poetry. Then those pieces of poetry composed and written by gentlemen cadets there at PMA, they are published in the Rising Crescent. What a beautiful way of getting yourself intellectually, academically, and then cognitively. You are proving your worth along with your physical worth, your physical test, your physical performance, your weapon training, your military training, your other trainings, technical training. Everything is there, but along with that, you are going to enrich your imagination, your mind. So come on, coming back to ISSB, the initial stage that we would like to discuss with you, and it's very important. It's very important. I tell you, gentlemen, it's once you must quality that I was talking about, that they see. What are the must qualities? Important qualities. Very important qualities, without which you have not an iota of recommendation or assessment or hope that you will be recommended. If you do not have either of the 6 must qualities there, that the ISSB people, they are watchingly, supervisingly, eagerly, minutely, and in details, they are checking. They are very fondly, and would like to see these 6 qualities, must qualities. Yes, are you in possession of planning ability? Are you in possession of responsibility? Are you in possession of emotional stability? Are you in possession of a very important quality, courage? Are you a bold man? Are you a brave man? Have you got that, you see, strength of your being bold? Or you are a coward man? You see, this is how that they are going to evaluate your personality, and all those must important, without which it is just not possible for you to get recommended by the ISSB people. Then the 6th, very important, determination. Are you a man of determination? Very important. I will definitely talk about, and I'll record and I'll share it with you, rather all the qualities, 14 qualities, and then very detailed schedule that I will be I'll be practically I will be applying. I'll be applying my experience to all the students if you get registered with me online for 4-week course, the preparation of ISSB course with me, with my academy. And as yesterday, I think the registration requests are now getting to me, are coming to me, are getting my yes, and I will be giving you also. I'll give you the registration. I'll definitely, but the seats are very less, and important is that 4 weeks program and a module or the course that has already been published, that has already been advertised, that has already been offered for the next PM long course, and you are being recommended. And those all those who have already been recommended, please do join online, even the e-teaching and the e-studying, e-tutoring and the e-talk, and it will be just live classes from my side, from my studio, that I'll be, along with my physical presence, I'll also be having a virtual presence of all those students who will be attending my class. It will be online course as well. So I was talking about the 6 must qualities. How to inculcate that quality is the job of PMA, is the job of, but the must qualities, are they present in you? Are they embedded in you? Are you in possession of those qualities? 6 qualities, the God-gifted qualities, your personality qualities, which is must for becoming an officer there at Pakistan Military Academy, Kakul. Must for becoming a PF pilot or Air Force or fighter bomber aircraft or GF-17 Thunder. Are you capable to sit in the cockpit of GF-17 Thunder being manufactured by Pakistan? Are you in a position? Are you in possession of these must qualities, without which you can't be recommended by ISSB people to join PF Academy, PN Academy or Pakistan Military Academy, Kakul, for your getting commission into the armed forces? Because you are not in possession of that. If you are in possession of that, just only they have to assess, they have to see. Are you a man of courage? Are you a man of integrity? Are you a man of determination? Are you a man of these 6 qualities? Planning ability, responsibility, emotional stability, courage, integrity and determination. Are you capable to organize, to coordinate, to manage effectively? Are you in a position to foresee what is likely to be, what is the approaching problem, how to find out, and very well planned before time, before action? Can you plan systematically? Can you jot down and then plan what is going to be and what is likely to be and what would be the required prerequisites from your side to lead your men? The planning ability. Then is the responsibility, that are you mature enough? Are you accountable enough? Are you reliable enough? Dependability, authenticity, and then you see, very important that you are accountable and mature enough to carry out certain important tasks. If assigned to you, they just assess, they see whether you are in possession of that quality or not. Then is emotional stability, soft skills. Yes, dear students, ISSB people, they just see how far you remain calm, how far you are capable to be well balanced stable, and there is no, disturbance. There is no, you do not get affected by the pressures, mental pressures. And there is no rational. Always you remain well planned, calm, quiet. So serenity of thought, the serenity of mind, and then of course very well composed. That cognitive outcome is, cognitive result outcome is to be demonstrated in your, or demonstrated through your actions. So that is the emotional stability, that you are not under the direct and imbalanced. There are certain unacceptable or the don'ts of your emotional stability. They are not there. They assess, they see, and finally they recommend that yes, he is a good and quite capable and competent and proficient leader type man who is to become and who must become an officer in the armed forces. Next is the courage, moral and physical courage. There are two types of courage. There are two subtypes, subkinds. There is a two further subdivisions of courage. Courage, segmentally, we have to divide into two. One is the moral courage, the other is the physical courage. Physical courage, despite the danger advancing, coming, fire which is advancing, coming towards you, and you jump into the fire and you fight out. And this is what is the physical courage. Yes, you are bold enough. You are a man of courage. You have been assigned an important task, important mission. Whether you have to, you die, you have to lose your loved ones, means your relatives, your blood relations. Even then, at the cost of your blood, you have to jump into the fire and then fight it out and come out and get your men released by the enemy, and then safely first you will evacuate your enemy, your injured people, own people, and your enemy will be there after killing them, after that fire is there, set, ready to engulf you, but you jump into the fire. Instead of advancing danger, attacks on you, you in fact initiate and you jump into the advancing and attacking fire. And this is the kind of, this is the kind of bravery, that kind of physical courage that is required. And the other is the emotional. And the courage, bravery, or your boldness, whatever that is, it includes admitting, your follies, your mistakes, your errors, your even blunders. During peacetime means that you have got your moral courage to confess. You are, in the heart of your heart, there is something which gives you this conscious awareness. Consciously you come out with the truth, and you are true in your words, in your feeling, in your... so this is the moral courage. You are morally so strong. Next is the integrity. Yes, very high moral standards, very high stature of honesty, very high pedestal of your trustworthiness. That is the kind of integrity the ISSB people, they just see and trace, and they find out how many layers of integrity or the must qualities are there. There is a brick made of clay, and if that brick, which is unburnt, which is unprepared, that is not solid, It is just dried up but made of clay, yet to be, sent into the fire, into the axe, or into the fire pit, and to come out and then to be used for the building, for the construction of building. But the clay brick is there, you are holding in your this hand, and the other brick, a very pakka brick, that you are holding with your next second hand, and you leave the made of clay brick, and it falls down and it gets into pieces, broken into pieces, and it falls down. It means that this brick is not a brick of integrity. And there is a ready brick, a hard brick, a burnt brick. That is a stony brick. If you leave them, if you drop it, it falls down, it does not get into pieces. It does not break. So means this brick is the brick of integrity, exactly applicable to the personality of a man. What is integrity? To make you understand what is the real meaning of integrity, that you are at a very, very high pedestal of very, very high stage, very, very high position, and psychologically, emotionally, physically, intellectually, academically, you are extrovertly and introvertly from all angles. Your personality is an ideal personality. You have that integrity because you are an unbreakable man. Your self is strong. Your inner is pure. What is in the heart goes into the heart when you speak out, when you write, when you speak, when you look into the eyes of your men, of your listeners, of your commanders, even senior people. You look into the eyes, and because you are pure, you are transparent, you are honest, you are dead honest, you are true, you are neat and clean, you are serene, you are beautifully escorted by all the good qualities and command qualities and officer-like qualities. So you are a man of integrity. Last but not the least, it's just only the 6 qualities, must qualities, that ISSB people, they watch very closely, they assess very closely. Last is the determination. Yes, persistent and permanent in resolving, in pursuing, in achieving your goals, despite there are hindrances, despite there are halts, despite there are shut-up calls coming towards you, but you reciprocally even give your shut-up calls to shut-up calls, your shut-up calls to advancing shut-up calls to you. You shut all the shut-up calls up. And that is how that the determination is there, that again and again you are trying, and you are 100% determined, 100% decisive, you are 100% full of belief, full of trust in yourself, self-trust, self-belief, and self-evaluation. And there is inner and outer, within and without, everywhere you have your belief. And the belief is that I will get it. I can, dash. I will. Sort of, you see, determination is there in you. Now, switching over to should qualities. The ISSB people, they find that whether you are in possession of these 4 should qualities or not. Because 14 total qualities that we have to quickly just revise and see. And what are those should qualities? Very social relations, initiative, practical ability, influencing ability, 4 qualities. Social relations. Yes, comfort in social situations and good interpersonal skills. Yes, dear students, very, very important. I permit me to recall what we used to apply there at PMA. Law MS. Law LAWMS. LAW, law, MS. All the 5 letters overall, you see, controlling, engulfing, supervising, and all the mentoring package, all the training package, the revolves around this law MS, 5 letters, LAWMS. One is leadership, other is application of leadership qualities, and then is the willpower, and then MS. M stands for maturity, and the S stands for sociability. These are the sociability factors, should factors. The social relations, are you comfort in social situations and good interpersonal skills? The sociability. Proactively, are you a man of initiative or a girl of initiative? Are you proactively taking action without being told? Nobody tells you anything. You do not get any orders from your seniors, from your system, from the academy, from your senior, from your unit. Are you in a position to take the initiative? And then proactively you do the job in a positive manner. So positivity of your mind. So practical ability. Socially you are very good, but practically, are you in a position to have solving daily practical problems effectively? They have to see it, they have to find it, they have to assess, and then they have to see very minutely, very closely, whether you are in a position, whether you are in possession, whether you are capable, whether you are able, whether you can, whether you should have these qualities, 4 qualities. And then last but not the least, because previously I talked about must qualities, 6. Then should qualities, 4. How many? 10 qualities. And then last 4 qualities, which is in fact the M, S and can. C. MSC. And the last is can. That is can or could be qualities, may be available in your personality, and they have to recommend. They find out. What are those 4 qualities, could be qualities? Journal awareness, expressions, physical endurance, self-confidence. They have to see that whether you are a man of knowledge, current affairs, general knowledge, and then all these things, are you carrying with you a little, base general knowledge? Good qualities, I mean the extra, adding extra value to your must qualities, extra value to your should qualities. So these are the 4 qualities. Are you your clear and effective communication skills, that you can communicate, put across and send across the message that you want this thing, the idea that in English that you have to communicate, the written expression, the spoken expression, even the reading and listening reading and writing, speaking and listening. I'm talking to you. So my speaking ability is actively in contact with you people. You are listening to me. Your listening ability is in contact, actively in contact with me. So you are listening to me. So your listening ability, listening skill, my speaking skill, your listening skill. And then if you are reading, that means that you are reading skill, reading ability. And with reading goes, along with reading goes writing skill. Are you in a position, are you in possession of your this skill of writing English? So all these things are also being assessed, or it is to be assessed by the ISSB people, whether you can write well, or write correct English, you can read, you can also express your thoughts. And then physical endurance, yes, your physical fitness, your stamina, your certain, limited graph, can you do it? The stamina that you perform the tasks there at ISSB. And then self-confidence is very important. Yes, dear gentlemen, self-confidence, your belief in your belief in your abilities, your belief in your abilities without arrogance, without any disturbance, without any, feeling of, what I should say, the feeling of jealousy, the disturbed or ill feeling, you are not in possession of that. So that ability, gentlemen, very quickly I once again read out must qualities: planning ability, responsibility, emotional stability, courage, integrity and determination. These are the 6 qualities. And then there are 4 qualities, should qualities: social relations, initiative, practical ability, influencing ability. These are the should qualities, 4 qualities. And then 4 good qualities: general awareness, expressions, physical endurance and self-confidence. All these are very, very important for you to keep in your mind, because you are going to become an officer.